Good morning, day 15. Got to start today with some animals. That was pretty cool. I've only seen two other deer. They were both does earlier on in the hike. Pretty cool to see those two. I'm not smart enough to know what kind they were. I really only know anything about Midwestern deer, but cool to see them. So I am on my way to Mount Princeton Hot Springs today. Turn this camera around. Doing a bit of road walking. I have to pay attention where I'm going. I already went the wrong way once. In my defense, the sign pointed straight up the hill, and I didn't check immediately. Checked my Far Out app to see where I was supposed to go. I was supposed to be going down the hill, so there was one Colorado Trail emblem stapled to a tree on the downhill side. So even with seeing that, I had one indication that clearly said go uphill and one indication that said go downhill. Thank goodness for navigation apps like Far Out. So Mount Princeton Hot Springs is about 4 hours from where I camped. It is a tourist destination. Looking at all the buildings down here, there must be a campground or something. Anyhow, squirrel. So I am going to the hot springs because the trail goes adjacent to that property. I'm gonna go in because I'm told they have food and some kind of grocery. I'm not planning on spending any time in the hot springs. I don't have a bathing suit. I don't really need to get hot. That happens every day. But I'll get my electronics charged up, do a little bit of planning forward. I think I'm going to be making an attempt at between 7 and 8.5 days of hiking after Mount Princeton. But I got to figure that out for sure before I leave. Part of the answer of what I do depends on what they have in the grocery. I don't have enough food to just take off. I can't survive on Rice Krispie bars if that's all they have, if that's all the kind of food they have at the grocery. But it sounded like you could do a little bit of a resupply there. So anyhow, that's where I'm headed. Here's some equipment here. It must be some kind of construction or I don't know. Private property, no trespassing. All right, talk to you later. Leaving Mount Princeton Hot Springs. There's a lot more behind me. I had a huge breakfast, actually 2 breakfasts. So my belly is full, probably too full. But that'll be the last of my town food for at least a week. I'm looking at, depending on how the trail is, 7 to 8.5 days before I get to another town. So I spent a lot of time eating, not just because I was hungry, but that was a good excuse to sit there for a couple hours and get everything charged up. This is going to be a long stretch between charges, so I'm going to be quite conservative with my electronics. Probably fewer videos than usual. Turn the phone off when the trail seems obvious. But happy to be getting back onto a real trail. Still some road walk here, but real trail coming up. Just about to the end of a decent little climb today. Looking at the afternoon rain coming in. One final video for today. Thought I'd show you my campsite. So up there along a ridge is the Colorado Trail. I saw down here some flat area. There's my tent. Take a quick peek inside. So I have air mattress under here. Pillow is the red thing. Pajamas. The yellow and gray is my quilt. Puffy is gonna get stowed for the evening. My backpack is down there. I'll put a couple other things in the corner. I'm gonna zip it up here quick. There are some mosquitoes here. So somebody has been here long ago. There's some rocks like they had a fire ring down there. I'm setting up the hill a little ways to make some food. I'll bring my bag of food with. I generally prefer to camp or cook a little bit away from my tent. So I'm getting set up here. I'll put some water in the titanium pot, cook it here to a boil, almost a boil, and then put in some instant, I don't know yet, rice or ramen or something. There's some other snacks if I am hungry beyond that. I'm not very hungry right now. I had 2 breakfasts this morning. My belly is full, but I know I need to eat for energy tomorrow, so that's what I'm gonna do. Good night all.